As a big lover and advocate for roguelikes, and somebody that absolutely adores the entire gameplay loop, the paradigm, the ambition, and the resourcefulness of all those smaller developers, relatively speaking, that dedicate themselves to create them, and even this bigger studios that have realized, hey, this is actually a genre that we can capitalize on. A lot of people love them. I will see a trailer that says roguelike elements, and I will immediately turn my brain off and don't really pay any attention to it. There is something about the hype for any kind of game like that just I do not care. I mean, I'm not a person that is terribly inclined to be hyped about anything at all. In my old crotchety jaded heart was a little traumatized by the events on screen, so I had to put a little bit of thought into it. Get myself situated. Hello, dog. We're going to get you to the exit, despite the evil man's best efforts. Oh, sucks to be you, idiot! What an absolute piece of trash. Got himself murdered like the garbage he is. I don't know, there's something about the genre that makes people produce absolute garbage. And all these upcoming games that have roguelike elements, they all seem to end up being, it's X plus Y, but worse than both. It just, totally kills that possible excitement. It is definitely a genre that I will always be like, okay, if it becomes popular and it gets into my radar organically. What the? Dude, have I lost like 7 points of health since I started this freaking level? Truly pathetic. Not somebody that put a ton of stock in trailers in any capacity, but certainly when they say we have roguelike elements, it's like I'm going to not really care too much about it until you prove yourself in the crucible of the video gamers out there. Thanks for that free cape, idiot. You have successfully provided me with cloth, and now I am able to float. All thanks to you and your foolish ways of embracing violence right away. You know what? You are valuable as mounts, but you are far more valuable to me as food. We waste nothing around these parts. We don't slap the horses in the haunches to send them away because we're going to the jungle. We shoot an arrow into their necks. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I really did try to hide behind the spikes. But there's only so much you can do against hyper-powered mega shopkeepers. What was that? Just restart. Throw into the garbage. We shoot an arrow into the butt or maybe the neck of the horse and we eat them. That is what we do around these parts. So, that's the fate of the turkey. Because they were more valuable to me dead. Ha! Much like every single friend I've made. They're far more valuable to me as zombies in my workshop. Get destroyed, you filthy garbage mole. What do you feel about seeing upcoming roguelikes? It's a little oversaturated, the market, for sure. It used to be such a fresh and awesome genre. Whoa! I have a cape, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to soil it, you see. Is there any other turkey that I can possibly give to this maniac so that he can molest their buttholes? Oh! How did I never pay attention to that extremely disturbing? Oh! This one has a very puckered anus that I can definitely molest. Anyway, let's just go through here and get myself the... Nope. I am not getting the absolute worst item in the universe in exchange of leaving my cape behind. That's not gonna happen. Is there any reason to traverse these areas? We have only 4 bombs, so I think probably it's still worth it to blow up some turkeys. Oh, there was a... Hey! We got the flamethrower, otherwise known as the flare gun. That is, I believe, the official name of them. Pow, 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 pow. Choo, 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 choo. Wow, they only do 1 damage, though. Usually fire will do 2 points of damage, not the flare gun. This maniac. We can definitely work around this absolute moron. For the low, low price of 1 bomb, get myself a new path to victory, but he's quite the guardian over there. That seems almost impossible to get a good path. Can I maybe get him to come over to this side? I think we're just better off rolling the dice. Come in here, shoot for the entrance. If I don't make it, well, that's too damn bad. Alright, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. And now I am forgiven for all my indiscretions. Please, please. There you go. That's all I wanted. One of you must surely be alive. Nope. I suppose not. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. That genre used to be so dang fresh back in the Binding of Isaac times. They were rare and beautiful. What is going on, man? What the? Are they immune to fire? Is that what's going on here? It's weirding me out. Now science must be done. Yeah, they're immune to fire. I'm like, what is going on with this gun? It's doing absolutely nothing. The thing is, you know, it's the web gun, so its hitbox is kind of funky the way that it works, but let's see if we can roast this mega spider. Probably I'm about to die. I would like to preface this entire interaction with that. Oh, I do have spike shoes, so we should be able to just go down here and do damage. Or not. Filthy spiders! Annihilate them! Alright, against regular enemies, this is actually pretty great. Too bad about the spread. The spread, that's good for spread. It's probably the best enemy to do that against. I kind of tunnel visioned on the boots, and that's what made me lose so much health. If I had not tunnel vision on the silly boots, we would have done a lot better. Well, you're a nightmare, aren't you? You're a literal, impossibly unsurmountable roadblock. That freaking snail. Hey, let's use the cape to actually win. Because do you know that? No, they're not immune. What is going on here? Why was that other particular lizard fully immune to my charms? My fiery, caustic charms. I'm not really caustic. I want this dog. Give me that. Oh, baby. Let's go to the exit. There you go. Good dog. You're a good dog. Back in the Binding of Isaac FTL times. Well, we're going here. This is what it is. That's when... Do you insta-explode if I set you on fire? Probably not, right? This flare gun, the spray it is a little too much for it to be a reliable weapon. But I accept it. It's new and exciting. It doesn't even have recoil, so it can't be that bad. It's nearly impossible to get... Like, I think, actually, if you are in a one-tile gap, it is literally worthless. It just explodes against... Oh, they're immune to fire. You know that the orange frogs are immune to fire? I don't think I knew that. If you're in a one-tile gap, they just instantly crash against the wall and does absolutely nothing. What happens if you shoot it underwater? Well, it's kind of hard to... Nothing happens. They just literally instantly evaporate. Interesting. Anyway, kill you. Give me that turkey, though. I'm willing to maybe do one of these. What damaged me there? I think there was one of those invisible... An invisible grub. I don't know if you've noticed that the grubs will become invisible when they hit the floor sometimes. Doesn't always happen. There is indeed a plague of Spelunky 2.5. Wonder why that glitch happens. Die. Die a lot. Yeah, you just gonna have to let it go whenever you are in a small tile. Will this actually hit you? No, it doesn't. And now it's kind of lost forever. And that is just literally losing a point of health here. So I'm just gonna use the bomb to get to that stupid ass crate. Got myself exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah. Oh baby, finally some dumbass bombs. Keep trying to wax nostalgic about the times where The Binding of Isaac and FTL and then Spelunky all came out, and it's like the roguelike genre was such a novel, cool thing. It's like, what the hell? A game... I mean, obviously Rogue always existed before that, right? But which was the game that truly popularized the genre? Was it The Binding of Isaac or was it FTL? I don't think it was Spelunky. Spelunky came after those. Probably each did their own part for their own little niche hunt genre. But certainly I would call The Binding of Isaac as the true OG. That got most of the formula, you know, because FTL is kind of a different feel. It is a roguelike, but the whole space exploration thing, it's its own niche. Yeah, some more turkey, please. I am always hungry. Weirds me out. Definitely the hitbox is funky as hell. But still worth using, just for the novelty of it. See, it's a mystery whether it's going to hit or not. I would say there was just a batch of really good video games that popularized the genre in their own little niche. There was... Oh, that doesn't trigger. That doesn't actually stop the trap from working. We almost... Look at that. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And extremely deadly. That certainly triggered. Yeah. Alright. There was The Binding of Isaac. Nuclear Throne also was a very big contributor to that entire popularization of, you know, the branch that went the Gungeon route. They were the big trifecta of influencers alongside, I guess Nuclear Throne wasn't that huge of a twin stick shooter super hit, but I would definitely say it was the influence for any kind of twin stick shooter experience. Spelunky, of course, has the platforms covered. FTL, with any kind of exploration experience. Ow. And The Binding of Isaac, the more role-play kind of deal. You know, the RPG trappings of self-upgrading yourself, going on runs that are all about creating a build with self-upgrades. For example, Rogue Legacy definitely owes its existence to Spelunky. I mean, obviously I don't know for a fact, but it just feels like a natural progression or a descendant of its inspiration. Well, that is completely worthless. Die. I would like you to come all the way over here so I can eat you! Ha! I should be sacrificing you, huh? Well, I'm just stupid, man. This is so obnoxious. Go away. I am determined to put this turkey in my mouth. There is nothing you can do about it. That's what I told this Subway employee as I jumped over the counter. And just like they could not stop me until the cops arrived. And I started smearing dog feces on their mouths. This turkey will not stop me either. Yeah. Let's see what we can get. Well, I wanted to whip, but I was extremely aggressive with my approach. I'm enjoying the flare gun quite a bit. It's a good time. A little funky. Very limited in tight spaces. But it sure is funny. Oh! Anyway, I guess we'll sacrifice a turkey and call it a day. There ain't no human beings I can sacrifice to her darkness. Unfortunately, I am extremely disappointed with the complete dearth of human flesh in this level. Kind of looking around, seeing if we can locate an appropriate sacrifice. There ain't nothing though. Guess we could start whipping scorpions if I were a tryhard. I ain't gonna do that. Whoa. You're gonna get, yeah, you're gonna get super eaten. Foolish creature. Yeah, well, you're just gonna suffocate down there. There is no way I'm retrieving your ass. You're an absolute waste of time and effort. You're not worth the dirt that's covering your face. I hate everything about this. These dang tadpoles are so obnoxious. And the fact that they always manage to hurt me. There's something about the path of those tadpoles that always gets me. No matter how derpy, slow, stupid they are. They will always manage to do damage to me. Please. Slightly limited arsenal here. Limited power. But I am down with it. Is it in any way better than a power pack whip? I guess the range is nice. What? Definitely not as versatile. Far more limited in its ability to eliminate threats. But at least it works at a distance. Look at that. That is, in fact, very nice and satisfying. I'm going to spam the crap out of this thing. But definitely if you find a power pack, you don't want to combine them, you just want to let go of the flare gun because it's ass. Okay, we made it this far. And the damsel was covered. Not like I need that dumbass. What we got, baby? What you got? Nothing! Oh, it's myself! Oh! The unstoppable Nega Blargo strikes again. Traumatic events. Do you succumb to fire? Pow, 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 pow. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, yeah. Mistakes have been made. Stop! He's too powerful. I cannot withstand his assault. I need cover. I have 70 ropes. Why am I not using them? Am I perhaps a fool? What is going on with those? Those bullets have horribly malfunctioned. They have been stopped in midair. Woo! And I am down with this. Are you even... bro, do you even lift? It is truly upsetting that you're just eating every single one of these projectiles. Okay, I'm done. I'm done engaging. I'm done engaging. The level of health on this guy is too much. I cannot face my very own power. It's too much. I was trying to go for a fair fight, but he's unstoppable. I cannot do it. Maybe he's immune to fire. Maybe that's what's going on there. I had a ton of health, and now I am almost dead. I do have bombs, so I really should just come up there and kill him really good. I'm offended that the bees can go through the gate. This is nothing, right? Yeah, this is just completely worthless. No! I am cursed to fight bees. There was a giant bee guarding the way, and then just trying to deal with it. Kind of force myself to... You get a picture and you jump? Why are camera attacks so damn inconsistent? I never know what the camera is gonna do. Either outright destroys the monster, stimulates it in some way, makes it strike a pose, makes it strike a pose, make me take a selfie. There's no way out. There's no way out. I need this little bit of health, even though I am doomed already. Why did I come here, you ask? Well, I may have been trapped between... trapped between this exit and a frickin' ghost, okay? I just want to reach the dog, but it's impossible! Die. You're going to be triggered, so let me grab you. Get through the exit, please. I see the crate, I see it, but I'm gonna suffer another point of health here. Alright, got through that. Obviously never going to be poisoned again. Shove this camera right up your anus. I do not give a crap. The maggots get destroyed, and I vaguely remember witnessing that in the distant past. At some point in the Cosmic Ocean, I want to say. But definitely not something that factors in my daily calculations. Whether I can take a picture of the maggots or not. You see, the complete dearth of explosions has forced me to completely forego these turkeys. Just maybe kill this frog. That would be amazing. If I could kill a frog with my superior firepower, it would be so great. It would be awesome to find an orange frog to get myself some turkey meat. At least I will content myself with some man meat. Kablamo. Alright, bud. I am grabbing you by the anus. Put a finger right up there. Do the helicopter. And now, I guess I will continue going unless I find another orange frog. I suppose I'll just keep going. +1. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me, Mom and Dad? I gave myself 1 extra point of health in the swamp. Isn't that an achievement all by itself? I should get a Steam pop-up saying, well done. You are an elite video gamer. For pulling off the most incredible challenge of not dying horrendously 5 seconds into the swamp, horrible nightmare land that TommTamm and Harry have destroyed your brain with. There's just no recourse but to just go forward, though. It's okay. Oh, I thought there would be a path forward, but there was only despair, so I guess I'll come down this way. Continue my path. There's just literally nothing. There's nothing I can do. Hoping for something back here. Nope, nothing. It's just a horrible nightmare. Even the poor dog is guarded by evil. We're just moving on. There's no recourse. I guess I'll use one of my few ropes to get up there. I don't... Kind of need it, right? Is this... No, that's not a possible jump. Huzzah! Shotgun jumps are still a thing. They are a viable strategy. It just weirds me out. This jungle area and have 0 ways of getting ahead. Yeah. Give it to me. Oh, baby. But that's what happens. And it's still... What is that yellow light? It is freaking me out. There's like some kind of poison creature up there. What the? Oh. It's just a monster trap forever. In the most awful hell you could imagine. There is an orange frog trapped in there, but it's just so much work to get yourself An extra point of health. Just coming to the jungle, conquistador style, fire my musket at everything that moves, declare myself the god of the land. I've seen reports and those debunking videos saying, oh, the Mayans and the Aztecs, they didn't regard the Spaniards as gods. They were just mostly confused. And then they died from disease that the Spanish brought with them. The Spanish got potatoes. The Mayans got chicken pox. Fair trade as far as I'm concerned. Those savages had it common. Pretty sure they were up to no good. They could not be trusted. They deserved everything they got. Superior firepower always wins the day. There is a gate that is closed up there, unfortunately. Come on, frog. Die! Might a key spawn in my path to make my life easier. That bee, though, that bee may be what I need to get ahead. Well, no longer need to trigger that, for a monster has jumped straight into the path. What you got, buddy? You got a giant bee? Surely in 2.5 they still drop the delicious honey. Nutritious. The Egyptians believed they had many healing powers. Turns out only gave them diarrhea. But man, did the skin look absolutely beautiful and supple. Please die. Honest question for you. See if you can answer it. What could possibly be the purpose of me wanting this idol? Is there any reason whatsoever why I would risk even a paper cut on my pinky finger to grab that idol and turn it in? In what world would that be a desirable outcome? Well, when I can just keep on going forward, slaughtering the opposition, not care one bit about riches. The riches and the bitches, they will all come later after I come out victorious. Give me another Blargo so we can humiliate him properly. Well, my shotgun has completely trivialized the Yama encounter, and I feel zero remorse after the horrendous humiliation that I was subjected to. I deserve this win after my own negative self. Wonk. Oh. We get a freaking teleporter out of that. But it's still a nightmare to use this teleporter. Is it possible to use it from here? That is not guaranteed, right? I think there's a 1 in 5 here that I still die. If I use it here, though, that's still a 1 in 5. YOLO! That was, I don't know if it was a 1 in 5. I think it was a 2 in 5 to guarantee death. I regret nothing. Got ourselves the Ankh. We carry on. So, where was I going before my life got cruelly truncated? There's literally no choice. Actually, we can go to the typo at the bottom, but I don't want to spend my very, very precious bombs, I suppose. I mean, we have the Ankh. We don't have a crown. I was going to say we could try Duat, but without a crown makes it kind of pointless. Not like it matters too much, but without the crown, I could just go into Tide Pool and get myself the resurrection. I have no memory of what it actually looks like. In 2.5, I am sure that we have actually killed Turtle Boy in 2.5, but we're still going back to the Tide Pool. Somehow it's really rare to come to the Tide Pool. It always seems to be blocked. Inaccessible to my greedy, grubby fingers. Boink. Shotgun still MVP though. Getting this groovy shotgun really solves most of my problems. Trying not to engage with that spike bit, but I'll probably have to. There's just literally nothing down there. I guess I can use a rope for the crate. Oh! Slightly traumatic. Oh, baby. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Fine, I will engage with the spike pit. For some reason, I thought that that jump will take me where I wanted to go. Somehow, I went from 2 health in the swamp to 13 health this far. All thanks to the amazing healing capabilities of a pile of honey into my mouth. Great stuff. Might as well trigger that. There's no reason not to. My life is a lot easier if I do that. These guys are a real freaking chore. Well, I guess I deserve that. Just wait this out, buddy. Don't just randomly go straight into the darkness. What you got? Yangshi piece of trash. A shopkeeper with items? There's still items in the game. I didn't know that. I thought they had removed the items entirely. Oh, what? It's force of habit. Force of habit of me being like, what the? My shotgun! It made it trapped. That is not right. This seems hardly fair. I deserve it for resorting to the most base form of violence. Completely senseless. Probably I could have afforded every single one of those items. And now I don't even have the tools to stop those maniacs. So what's down there anyway? Stop those maniacs from teaching me a lesson. Seems hardly fair, and I don't think that's an intended feature. I think it's something in the way that TommTamm and Harry were able to implement the explosive shotguns. I don't think they intend for your particular shotgun to be rendered an explosive device. I don't think... Oh! I didn't know that. Super immune super frog. Are you immune to my whip? No. Interesting. I do have sticky bombs, so that requires 4 of them, right? Maybe I can just go to the bottom. I really don't remember what is out of the bottom of this pit. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is just instant death. Or, oh, look. It's the mole I had. Ah. And there's also some red tile here. Why? I don't know. I would like to go to the hole, but there is a gigantic superfish preventing me from doing so. Oh, he's too fast. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, baby. He always swim that fast. Oh, well, too late now. I wanted to see the little tunnel. Unfortunately, cannot get it done. The stupid ghost strikes again, preventing me from having all the fun. The anti-fun mechanic strikes again. Because I have a boot, I can actually withstand stomping on that piece of garbage, but let's maybe refrain from doing that. And I assume there is going to be lava at the bottom of this. Is there a reason, though, to resurrect myself? So I'm about to ask, why are you here? Why are you mad at me? I haven't done nothing to you, sir. But yeah, I do vaguely recall being a violent psychopath. Let's see if we can destroy the Yangshis. Mission fully failed. Alright, let's see if we can find the path that gets me to the background layer. These Yangshis are making my life so much harder. Off you go to eternal undeath. Yeah. Is there a path? Inconclusive whether that path up there is the way to go or not. Do something like that. Oh! Should have seen that coming. I definitely should have seen that coming. But your Uncle Blargo is a blind tunnel vision moron that cannot keep track of 2 things at once. And I just opened a shortcut to a place that I already visited. So I don't think there is a tunnel to go to the background unless, again, I am a blind idiot and I completely missed it. So I guess I am happy that the run continues. I am very sad that we don't get to see the back layer. Thought for sure I was about to teleport myself to oblivion. Why am I writing this? Come on, man. You're not advanced enough to take advantage of this thing. Who the hell are you kidding? Who the hell do you think you are? It ain't gonna happen. You're going to commit suicide the fastest way possible. Just teleport straight to a wall. Like the buffoon you are. I would love some Cali flesh. Should be dead right now. Thrown into the spikes. Did not get punished though. What even is that? Why do you exist? What? Sure. That's a hard pass, buddy. Trying to figure out a way to get out of here without dying horribly.